So guys, remember this fella from the Lancashire Police. Now I'm about to give you an update on this because I weren't happy with this after he put me in handcuffs. So I complained to the Fire HQ to get to the bottom of the allegation which led to me becoming in handcuffs. But before we get to that, I'll give you a recap. What are you doing?
I'm detaining you for a search under section 1 of the police and police. Can I hold you back? Why are you detaining me? I'm detaining you for a search because I'm looking for prohibited items, specifically fireworks. Things to cause damage, yeah.
So guys, he said he's searching me for prohibited items that could cause criminal damage. A firework isn't a prohibited item, but it can be a dangerous item, as we know, if you are using it in an antisocial way. But I wasn't part of the people who was setting the fireworks off, and nor was I seen setting one off. I'm going to go to the footage that I captured and I'll give you my take on this. Just what led up to him getting over that fence. So guys, for context, I arrive at this part retail and industrial area. I see police and fire brigade dealing with a situation. I thought I would be nosy and walk down here and try and capture what I can in regards to footage. So I'm walking along here and you've got a couple of fire wagons and a police car making its way to the other side. What isn't evidence at the moment is that the fireworks aren't actually going off. But as we pass these fire officers here, good to see them sporting what they've got on the side there. But anyway, let's get beyond that. We see a lot of smoke coming from the other side of the fence. And look, I'm holding my phone high above the fence. They're not aware that I'm filming them looking for fireworks. They just haven't noticed me. But they're clearly looking for fireworks of such. We don't know the nature of the complaint beforehand. But now they're getting onto the higher level. Not too far from the wooden fence. So they're scoping around. They're looking and looking for more and more fireworks. Having a good old route around. So yeah, we're just observing. And we're enjoying the show, really. Happy reporting, as ever. And then, what we do notice is this firework here that had managed to escape the fence. So we're filming it, having a bit of a joke whilst we're filming. But that's all I'm here to do, clearly film. Now, look at this, guys. The police officer is clearly talking to the fire brigade man, and he's put his hand up in a way to mimic what I'm doing. And I'm literally putting my camera over, and this is what led to me being in handcuffs. Him speaking solely with that bloke there.
I'm not going to ask you.
You just detained me under false reports.
I detained you for a stop search.
Do not shout at me!
If you're going to shout at me, I'm going to shout at you.
Stop shouting. I told you twice now. Stop shouting.
Stop shouting.
What's going to happen if I don't?
I just said stop shouting. My colleague's trying to ask you a question. Do you want a copy of that report
He
or not?
shouted at me.
Do you want a copy?
You handcuffed me viciously
I
then.
detained you for
Why?
a search. I don't know how many times I need to tell you. I detained you for a search.
Because I was filming a lit
Because I was
firework.
told by a witness that you'd lit a firework.
Where's
So
the
I
witness?
detained you. They've gone.
No, I want a copy of the search, mate.
Well, I'm not going to
keeps
answer
asking
forever,
you.
but things
You
just
detained
like
me
you,
and
stand there
viciously
wait.
handcuffed me,
I detained you and I handcuffed you, yes, you're right.
and you knew who I was.
And I do know who you are, I've met you several times, it doesn't make a difference.
And you think that I set a firework off and lit up the
I
street?
don't think anything, I was acting on intelligence, somebody told me that you had. So
You're
I
corrupt,
search.
officer.
Would you
So guys, on that basis, which is bringing about this update, you can see clearly in this screenshot, the only person that PC had spoken to prior to them seconds running up to my arrest was this bloke, this firefighter on the left. To me, it appears that he was mimicking what I was doing with my hand. That would have been holding a mobile phone. Now, I didn't leave it at that. I went first to the Preston fire station on Blackpool Road. Thought I could log my complaint there or try and get the identity of that bloke there. I've got his name because someone told me his name. But they did say you're better off going to the HQ to file the complaint at the HQ, which is on Garstang Road. So I made contact with Preston HQ, Fire HQ, and I logged a complaint. I've got recordings of our of when we spoke. I've got that. I've got the video footage of me actually turning up at the Preston one. I don't need to publish that because these guys were absolutely spot on. But what came out of the findings after the HQ did their internal investigations was, because the guy, he said he'd thoroughly questioned every one of them who was involved that night, and they came back and said not one of us said we seen him setting a firework off. Now, that's all I needed to hear. So basically, guys, where did this intelligence come from? Because he had only spoken to this fella before jumping over the fence to me. He wasn't aware of me filming over the fence whilst they were looking for fireworks. So, come on. Who gave you this intelligence to say they saw me setting a firework off? Come on.
And we did find that officers who were single crewed were more likely to be assaulted. You could argue that some of it is due to declining trust in institutions, including the police. It is also linked to their use of force with the public. Police officers are much more likely to be assaulted when they go hands-on. So how can we develop our public safety training, our de-escalation skills, to minimise the risk of that combative harm taking place? I also do think society is becoming a little bit more ready to get involved in a conflict.
So I think that copper there has just spoke a few truths, hasn't he, really? He's recognising what is getting the members of the public riled up. Now, in this case here, this police officer has met me on a few occasions. He knows what I do. He knows what I'm about. And of previous encounters, I'm not one to resist arrest. There's no point, logically. And if they want you, they will always catch up with you. So to try and evade an arrest or a search, there just is no point because you ain't going to win. You are dealing with the law itself. So anyway, I was in no position to resist the search, because if that's what he was wanting to do, I would just let him go ahead and do it. Now, I wasn't happy, and I got really angry in this video for those who have seen it, because I was actually peed off knowing that I've just innocently come on the scene only due to seeing the emergency services there, to be in handcuffs when the people who they may be after are still lurking around. Now, anyway, if they want to get general support back from the members of the public, they need to stop going on like this, going straight for hands-on. And there's a few of them here, so they could have spoke to me, they could have weighed up the situation, but I think that must have been the goal that he had in hand. He wanted to have me in the handcuffs. That's just my feeling, because we haven't got the person now who made the allegation, because we've gone to the HQ of the fire service and they've said that none of them said that to the constable. Now, I don't know if you notice, the original video isn't on my channel. They had this video taken down a couple of weeks after it was published. So yes, if anybody wants to download this and share it in case they get this taken down, you're more than welcome to do so. Now, it had to have been someone there to get the video taken down, because it's not like the old days where trolls can just report you anymore, and you've got to provide ID and all sorts. So it's, yeah, whoever got this video taken down didn't want it staying up. And you can see why, because they've really made a pig's ear of it, haven't they? So just in case anybody thinks I'm telling porkies in regards to the privacy complaint, this is a screenshot from the emails, and the date is right at the top as well. So yeah, that's the privacy complaint, and there's a confirmation that they did remove it.
Recent Home Office figures show that 92% of complaints from the public against officers lead to no further action being taken. Only 1% lead to misconduct proceedings. Even then, it can take years.
So with that being said, what do we do in regards to this scenario here? Because I've got another update regarding professional standards that's going to blow your mind, regarding the Biff video. Remember that one? I've got an update due to come out about that, where the professional standards wouldn't take my complaints as the original complainant. And how could I prove that? Let's not carry on with that here. We'll go into that in another video. But yeah, believe me. So what do we do in regards to this situation here? Because will we get an answer from professional standards? Will they do their job, or will they protect their own?
You are corrupt.
Would you like
Reggie, if you want a copy, now's the time. Isn't
Right,
it?
give me a copy of this search then, please.
some details from you?
And for those who remember watching the full video, he gives me a copy of the search, but I don't give my name. He knows my name anyway, but I don't give it. I just wanted a copy of the search, and they did. They gave me a copy of the search. But the most uncanny thing happened a week or two afterwards in the post. They sent me another copy of the search, but this time with my name on it, personally to me.
He's made the
So
decision.
what was the complaint? Someone sent me setting a firework off? All right. And is it against the law to set a firework off anyway? I don't do
It's
it.
against law to throw fireworks in public space.
I don't set fireworks off or anything like that. I think this is a targeted attack on me tonight, just because I showed up with a camera. But if you said to me, Reggie, I'm going to search you under Section 1 of PACE,
Yeah.
there'd be no need for handcuffs, because you know my nature is not to evade
No, you're right.
your powers.
I'm not denying it that I've got hold of you and handcuffed you. That's accurate, and your camera will show that because it's what happened.
You were handcuffed and detained. I think we're quite tight, Constable.
Yeah, they're not designed to be comfortable.
I don't know. So if I got you in a headlock now,
Yeah.
what would you say to that? Well, it's
What
not
would I
designed
say?
to be fucking tight, like.
A headlock's
Well, I
not
wouldn't
that
do it to you, would I? That's the
I know
difference,
it's not,
mate.
but
You know, just because you're a cop, you think you can just go hands-on with people straight away. Have a dialogue. Was I trying to get away? It's a firework, mate. It's not as if it's a dangerous person.
Like I said, it was my decision. These
Well, it was your
You can
decision.
disagree if you like.
100% I'm disagreeing with you.
What's your surname, please, Reggie?
You don't need my details for the log.
For the
No, you
search
don't.
report,
No, you
If
don't.
you would like me to include it.
No,
then
you
I will.
don't. You
want
need to give me the log number and all the rest of it. I need a copy of the search, that's
Yeah,
it.
would you like your name to be on the search
No.
report? No. Because if
This
you'd
is
like
going
to
straight to my solicitor,
Yeah.
and you will hear about
So
this.
if you'd like to make a complaint, if you want to marry up your search
I don't need.
report,
No, I ain't going to do a complaint because
Right.
professional standards,
Yeah.
IOPC,
Yeah, yeah. Include
you
your
back
name.
each other up, and you know that. So I'm going to go straight to my solicitors
Yeah.
with this.
Just to clarify, you don't want me to put your name on the search
I don't
report?
need my name on it. You know what the business. I need a copy of the
It's a
search.
straight question. Do you want, when I give you the search report, would you like it to have your details on
Are
or
you,
not?
mate? Just give me a copy of the search, please.
Without your name on it?
Yeah.
Right.
I will say for the camera,
Mm-hmm.
my right wrist is killing. My right hand wrist.
Yeah.
It is hurting bad.
'cause
Because
you've
you
been
put that
handcuffed.
on really strong, that one.
Right.
And you actually yanked it behind my back.
I did, yeah. Put your hands behind your back. Yeah, that's what I did.
And you're the only person here with a thin blue line badge
Sierra
on.
Alpha 74.
So the fireworks,
Log number all of this
the
place.
fireworks are still happening from the place where they were coming from, and Mr. Reggie is the person who's getting targeted for it.
Quite a lot of police officers around there as well, so I wouldn't worry about
Well, it doesn't matter. It wasn't me who set one off. I have no affiliation to whoever's setting them off.
So, just to be clear, if I thought that you'd set off a firework, I'd be giving you a fixed penalty. I haven't done that. The search was negative.
No, you need
Free-
evidence to give me a fixed
if I
penalty,
found
my
you in
friend.
possession of fireworks, then that would have been my evidence. I've not found anything, so I'm not giving you a fixed penalty. I'm going to give you a record of the stop search, and then you're free to go.
I'm free to go. Yeah. So never direct them words at me again. That I can't shout in the street at this goon here who just handcuffed me for no reason.